It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Hunter Renfrow to return it from his end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Wilson. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Bills, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up.
You were right on time, Nerdy. You were right on time, buddy.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken right on the 30. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass complete, and right away he lost the football. But this
it wasn't a fumble, but that one was. Holy shit.
Well, obviously you never want to. Good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
And my boy Jax hit sticks a lot.
You played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Bills. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
I have school tomorrow, so I might leave early. That's okay, Nerdy. It's all good. School's more important for sure.
Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I just appreciate you coming out, dude.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Another run for Wilson on second. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the play.
I'm playing Madden. I'm losing to someone who has Davis Mills.
In this situation,
Oof.
go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And slow
That's not fun.
maybe up to the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Nice pass.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Wilson with a first down carry. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On first, they'll go back to Wilson.
My own team pushed me when I could have gotten a TD. That sucks. It made me punt. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And that is incomplete.
Seeing you gotta catch that, bro, boy. Come on.
The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's dropped underneath.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Defensively, they stopped him short of the first at the 32. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Flush to his right. And he'll be hauled down.
I sent somebody like an hour ago.
So their first drive of the game already trailing and giving up points. A little surprised that they went for it.
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Middle, high, low.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You have Chase on your team? That's cool.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Jamar Chase is sick as hell.
Hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw. Now he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
kind of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. That's running out of steam. And
damn it.
Won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you have the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. From midfield, here's Tua. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And they'll get this down
nice
to the
move.
42-yard line.
When we see another pitch and catch there to the running back, this position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. On first down, Tagovailoa.
Oh, nice. Didn't think he would throw that. Fuck.
The 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run again with Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Where the fuck is my flat?
He finds Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside.
I had a flat zone over there. Where'd it go?
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He threw a dime to Chase and he dropped it. Yeah, there's a lot of drops in this game, it seems like. I don't know what the hell.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And brought down, but not before they got inside the 10 to the 7.
Got pancaked by a running back.
Scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? This is cool.
360 no scope.
Good job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
two are going to try and sneak it. Try to wedge his way in. No, I don't think he got there. He did it. Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes a challenge flag. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any
Hi, bro. Nice to see you, nerdy.
Because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
That's my fucking fumble.
Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ready.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat and break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choices.
Did he catch that?
Moving forward.
And he'll go
wow.
down before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Here's Tua. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play action. Tagovailoa. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction, was able to track the ball in another.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Definitely not what I wanted.
2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Tua. Ertz over the middle. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a 1st down.
Now Tua. And he's got it. Touchdown. C.J. Board, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Hey. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on 1st down. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Okay, ready?
They'll throw now on the final play. A quick throw, but incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Back to throw here. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now the throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here's Renfro. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same and what they plan to do on offense.
Finding Ertz again. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 40 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. forced out to his left. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Second down, this is Wilson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Man open his board, it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Play action, now it's Tua. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Wilson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 40-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. C.J. Board with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. Greg McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. And Tua going to try and throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that, oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Looking to pass. Tua. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tua. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jalen Phillips, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now Lutz for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it. And he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Here we go. Here we go. Go, 38. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 13 yards out. And the Bills have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Tua. And to the left side here, Wilson. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Solid rush was coming. Hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. A give. This is Wilson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Rolling to his right.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now they'll hand it off to Wilson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Another run for Wilson on 2nd. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man here is Conklin. So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Zach Ertz, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Right side, there's Likely with it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Back to throw. Pass complete. It's Likely. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He'll look to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now, oh no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Another carry for Wilson. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Tua. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. They'll look to throw again. It's complete to Cook. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the